Hey guys, I just want to say it's my first video to put up on Library, and if I'm saying that correctly. But I want to put a big shout out to Telus in Canada here for their fiber optic internet at home. For $85 a month, I get a 1 gigabit symmetrical connection. On the home connection, there's no ports blocked except for 443, no, not 443, 25. So you can't have a mail server on a home connection, but they have 80 open. So when was the last time you saw a Telus connection, non-business, that had a port 80 open for you to run a web server or whatever you wanted on there? Or 443. They used to block 443. Now it's open. So sort of give you a little glance at what I have here in my rack. I have the fiber connection to my house here with a ONT from Nokia and a Untangle box running on a old repurposed Dado box. I've got 8 gigs of RAM in it, 120 gig SSD, and a little 7-inch touchscreen that I can walk up and look at what's going on for my stats and stuff, and a 10 gigabit brocade switch, 24 port PoE with 4 10 gig links that I have in my rack here. So I'll flip the camera around in a second to show you, but as you can tell, it's still right here. I used to have my server upstairs here in my room, but after putting a 10 gigabit network card in my ML350 G8 server, the fans were a little bit louder, so it would drive me nuts. I work in my office here from home, and I was like, no, not going to happen. So I moved it downstairs. There's a fiber cable from my switch going all the way downstairs into my server, which is a 10 gig link, plus a 1 gigabit link for backend management, so I can log into the ILO of the server. But all my VM traffic, like Pi-hole, my camera and VR, etc., it's all done on my server downstairs. Maybe another day I'll do a little video show how that's done. But yeah, I'll show you a little video of here. Flip the camera around. Hopefully this turns out for you guys. So we can see we got my Untangle UTM running right there. Above that is my ONT from Telus. Above that, just a little gigabit switch that I can run pfSense on this box up here. My Dado here. Open it up here. I've got a UPS down here on the floor, but I'm going to get a better rack one here. I got a PDU right here. So I got a couple 10 gig or a couple fiber cables. Big shout out to 104 Optics for helping me with some LLC modules. So 7 goes downstairs to my server, which is going to port 3 up top here. Sorry, I got my ports mixed up. Which is a 10 gig link. And then this one is to input through a LC copper 1 gig module. And this one is a 1 gig link, goes over to my desk to another switch, just like that spare one right there. I got 2 of those. Love brocade. It was a pain to learn them, but I learned them and happy. And I got my patch panel. My cables are hanging out up there because I had this pulled out because I had to put a new end on here for another camera added to my house. And yeah, but 10 gigabit home lab network with Telus fiber optic 1 gig symmetrical connection. Huge shout out to them. Awesome guys. Just a little history. I used to hate Telus. A little history behind Telus. I used to hate Telus. Their connection was really crappy. The ADSL wasn't consistent. Their service in Canada, talk and tech support, was horrible. Just horrible. Everybody complained about that. But last 6 months, they have totally changed their infrastructure and the way they work with people. I had to call Telus a couple times to get my MAC address changed for different devices. That's just the way they run. Nothing we can do about it. But every time I've called them, bang on experience. It actually took 1 day before this pandemic we have here going on right now to have my internet connection installed. I just called up Telus and said, hey, I want internet. On Shaw. I'm sick of paying $133 a month for a 300 by 15 connection. I was just like, this is ridiculous. So Telus said, oh yeah, 1 year or 2 year subscription, $85 a month for 1 gig symmetrical connection. And I was like, hook me up, let's do. I had it installed and running and working within less than 24 hours. So huge shout out to those guys. Telus, you guys are doing a great job. Your customer service is like just flopped 100% the opposite direction of what it used to be. You guys are doing good. Keep up the good work, and I'm sure you will steal a lot more Shaw customers. And yeah, thanks very much. Here's to my first video. I don't know if there's a link and subscribe button or whatever it is, but yeah, let's try this out. Bye for now.